Welcome back, everyone. I'm going to continue the season that I've started in NBA Inside Drive 2004. I'm the Toronto Raptors. I'm on a 2-game skid as of right now, just loaded up, going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. In this game, I'm going with a different strategy. So, I've been losing the last few. I've been starting Antonio Davis and Dikembe Mutombo, but this is an old Dikembe Mutombo. So this game, I'm going with my fastest players on the court. I'm going to try to run it up the floor. So I got LeBron, Vince Carter. Morris Peterson's actually faster than the rookie Wade. Darius Miles and Mosio has been playing good, so I'm leaving him in the game to play center and do some blocking down low. So that's the strategy I'm going with in this one. As you can see, we got some speed out there, and we're just going to try to run the floor. I might even go into the coaching and see if we could change it to push the ball. Why is Tim Kitzrow not NBA Hang Time announcer? What's up, OSU? Is he the NBA? Yes. Yeah, the only basketball game he's absent from on Midway is Hang Time. And I'm guessing the only reason he's missing from that is he was probably working on NFL Blitz. But, I mean, it's not a ton of voice acting. I don't know why he's not in there. He's never told that story. Tim Kitzrow gives great interviews, but he has not told that story, and maybe he doesn't even remember why. So let's head right into this game. Raptors versus Bucks. And if this game doesn't go well, then yeah, we're going to be going right back to the trading block. I'm pretty confident this strategy will work. Hey, it says my offense is better than the Bucks. I'll take it. So I'm drinking a little Right Beast cider. This is a newer brewery. I think I drank one of these before on one of the streams. Here in Chicago. It opened in an old Schwinn bicycle factory, which has probably not been there for, who knows, 20 years or so. Can you rip people off in trades like you can in NBA Live? Not really. All right, I got to start thinking with that winning mind frame. I am right now. I got the speedsters out on the court. I haven't ripped anybody off. Like, I tried to make so many trades in the last game that didn't work. The Raptors have finally reached the end of a lengthy road trip. What are your pregame? I'm on a lengthy road trip. I feel like every game I play is on the road. Milwaukee Bucks, this is Green Magic's big team. He loves them. Green Magic is a contributor on the channel, of course. He won the last 2 Retro Sports Gamer championships. TJ Ford. Will Campbell just busting out all the University of Texas guys. All right, we don't need to go through this. But what I do want to do is go to coaching offense. Playlist I like on auto, fast break, high. I'm going high. I want fast break. I'm not going to go for offensive rebounds because that doesn't usually go hand in hand with the... Well, actually, that's more defensive rebounds. So never mind. So, Infamous Smoker, you still playing some Inside Drive? I know you busted it out the other night when I was playing this. Opening tip controlled by the Bucks. Runaway ball on a mission. TJ Ford already with the blocking foul. Wow. Michael Redd on the defense. Wasn't expecting to get straight up stuffed like that. That's what we need to do. Push, push, push. Played last night. You got a season going. What are you thinking of it? Am I talking this game up too much, or you think it's got some value? No, let's not. Oh. At first I was like, why is he throwing that? And then I got a layup, but I kind of moved him out of position. Yo, Rogue Gamer is back. It's always good to have Rogue in the chat, giving his opinion.
Feeds outside, throws up the 8-footer, and sinks it.
LeBron just blowing by. He's hot. LeBron's scoring. All right, Rogue Gamer. We'll just allow that comment because and pretend like that's just a regular name you're calling me, like Dick Stockton. Oh, this fast break's really working.
Great work pushing his way through the bodies and finishing the job.
Okay, let TJ Ford.
He goes airborne. That gets you enough.
I don't know what happened to this chat, but it's not scrolling all the way down. Have a season with the Magic. Enjoy the game a lot. I can't read that last part. Hopefully the chat fixes itself on the screen.
Dishes left.
There's Vince.
Wham jam, baby. Toronto up by 6. 3 minutes to go
Let
in
me
the first
refresh
period.
this chat. The Rogue Gamer chat messed it all up. All right, there we go. It's better than 2004, but you enjoy 2K, ESPN 2K4. Yeah, I played that once not long ago. It's just called ESPN Basketball. I like the presentation of it, but I just don't think the basketball gameplay is as good as this.
Nothing but nylon. He's 2 for 3.
I don't have Muggsy. I made some trades. He was never on this squad, though. I think he was out of the NBA at the time. Oh, Vince showing what he could do.
You'll go to the line to try for 3.
This game is starting well. I do not have the lights on because with the TV replacement, there was a glare on it. And I didn't want to play with the glare. So I turned the lights off and turned on the lamp I have in the corner, which is a Jacksonville Jaguars lamp that I got from my grandpa when I was, who knows, 9 years old. Whenever they were an expansion team, something like that.
Kicks it outside. He'll pull up for the J. No dice. Hacked away.
TJ Ford's got that speed.
Hooks it outside.
That's the guy we want shooting. He's a dunker.
Misses the target. The carom comes off.
Oh, we're just flying up the court. Turn the fast break on.
I think he took off from one zip code and landed in
No Jalen Rose. He wasn't on this team yet.
2 minutes remaining.
Basically, I didn't have a lot of
Brings it up.
household names besides Vince Carter
Leaps to the window. It's
and the
good.
two guys that I would say are a little bit more well-known are Morris Peterson and
open up the perimeter.
Antonio Davis, and I still got them both on the team.
He'll fire the 3.
Peterson hitting a 3.
The Raptors now lead by 9.
Value City. Jacksonville, what's up, Walter? Yeah, with Mark Brunell, the Jaguars were good back in their early years.
Oh my goodness, he brings it down.
Poor defensive rotation. I was probably in the wrong spot.
He passes left.
Carter gets it in deep.
Over to the
See,
corner.
Mo Pete could hit
Going for the
lefty.
bundle.
Nope.
Zilch off the iron.
There's nothing pretty about being a good rebounder. You just
That's
have to
right,
have a
fifth-year
big heart
senior
with
Mo Pete.
absolutely no regard for your own body.
Misses.
Oh, Vince Carter taking off.
Jam.
Whoa, did you see that? I thought he was going to kick it back out. And he just
Smoke
hit the
wanted me to have a
afterburners and
winning
took it in.
mentality. They were good. Is that the team that Mateen Cleaves was on too? Am I thinking of the same
Takes it
team?
across midcourt. He plants it. Here's the tape
Some
on that
poor
pass.
defense, but I really like the way the offense is flowing. It's just
Left hand dribble. Rams
they're just not playing
That's
defense.
a terrific play, especially in traffic.
Let's take one more look.
I'm playing on the hardest level. I just reiterate that when I play this game, so
Can't get it to go.
everyone knows.
Down court.
Oh, Moiso couldn't get that one
Claimed
going.
his third rebound there. Red dribbles it up the court.
Yeah, Mateen Cleaves was undersized.
Boom.
Nice
He wasn't like blazing fast. He was just a smart basketball player, but didn't really work out in the NBA. Almost went out of bounds.
Turn around Hopper. And it misses.
Still a good quarter.
Won't go. At the end of one quarter of play, it's the Raptors by 7.
That's what I keep hearing, but that's still rumor, isn't it? Oh, I didn't turn the auto subs off. Now they're messing up my roster here. Can't have that. All right. Peterson's fine. Leave him in. We're killing it out here. Moiso is tired, so I'll leave Mutombo out there. He's not going to be good with pushing the ball, but he'll get rebounds and blocks. Andre Miller was the same, but he made it work. That is true. But he wasn't as undersized as Mateen Cleaves. Mateen Cleaves is like 5'9" or something like that. So yes, there is a reason that I like this better. This game plays at a great pace. The teams actually run plays down the court. NBA Live
The Raptors with the ball.
plays at a frantic pace. In this one, you can play half court. You can run some fast breaks. The players will move around, run some plays.
To Mutombo.
Tumbo's not really the guy once shooting.
He gets the shot away. Back it up and take it home.
And I just enjoy playing this one. I believe Inside Drive was the first series to have these icons too by the names, and then Live kind of copied it off of Inside Drive. Correct me if I'm wrong, but oh yes, get that ball.
James.
LeBron doing it all.
Rebound. He got it on his plate and wolfed it down, baby.
That's a strong dunk from a guy that can really fly when he takes it to the basket.
I'm not worried about playing time. This isn't little hoops. When on a few game skid, I gotta get the win.
The Raptors first.
To me, you can't beat the early 2000s EA games. Madden, NBA Live, NCAA, NHL. Yeah. Player models, maybe, yeah. Maybe they do.
1 minute into
But
the second quarter. Taken by
when
the
you're playing
defense.
retro games, you're already getting killed in the graphic department by the new stuff. So to me, it's more about the gameplay. I played way more Live back then, but that's because I had a PS2 and not an Xbox. Picked up the Xbox later.
Fire.
Come on, Mo Pete.
Nada.
Mo Pete's been a hit or miss player when he's been in the game this season.
Tosses up a 3-ball. Nope.
Maybe if the coach asked him like real nice, like, you know, maybe he'll stop heaving up those bricks from
Tumbo
three-point range.
just not moving around too quick.
Return
Carter's
to
getting
center.
stuffed a couple times.
Mason now has 2 rebounds.
Well, Gamer saying these games were great.
Swings it right side. He'll cock. He'll fire for 3. No good.
What do you think of this series, Road Gamer? Yeah, if you never played Inside Drive, Pat, you really got to try it out. This is one of those series you can't judge until you play it. It plays nice. I mean, if I could knock anything, it's like sometimes you lose the ball a little bit too much, like on strips, but that's pretty much it. Not messing around too much with my lineup. This is working.
They play it in.
Dribble moves sometimes get out of control.
Top
Let's get a
side.
pick. There it is. Need to call for a pick, just the white button.
He'll get a shot at a 3-point play.
Minimal mistake by the defender to foul the shooter.
It's not. This is a Xbox Microsoft exclusive.
Ay, caramba. Yad Zurich pulls down the
Back
rebound.
then, they still had exclusives on the individual consoles for sports games.
Open 3.
I guess I deserve that. I just didn't play defense on them.
About 2.5 minutes left here in the second period. Bounce pass
Oh, and then he
inside.
doesn't get the rebound.
The rebound.
Offense going cold here in the second quarter.
He fires a 3. Missed the long ball.
Now he's so good from out there that I'm more surprised
Darius
when he
Miles.
makes one than when he makes it.
He's 3 of 4.
You played it, Adam, finally? What did you play it on before NBA Showtime? I told you, Dreamcast is the game. So good.
Feeds underneath. Hooks. Fails to hit.
Forget the result. The choice of shot and the body
I feel like when you put the team on fast break, they just throw two guys back there cherry picking.
blows my mind when a defender fouls
But it's
the
working,
guy
so
and lets him score. At least get something out of the foul other than a glare from your coach.
there we go. Finally hit a free throw.
Easy points right there.
He's not making that.
Full-time hook shot. No chance.
Poor shot that time and a poor decision to shoot the ball. in
No
traffic
numbers.
like
Floats it over traffic.
Forced it in.
that. He's consistently sinking the jump shot.
Oh, yeah. You played on N64 and PS1. Well, welcome to Taken.
On the right wing. Feeds it inside.
I don't know what I was going to say, but
Shovels it into the paint. A two-handed jam.
taking the filter off. Taking the filter off the
No
graphics.
fear driving the paint and rise into the hoop.
Unloads a pass cross court for 3 points.
I saw that hit threes, dude. I tried.
Now has 2 rebounds.
Took the open three.
Fires. It's off.
15 rebounds now for the Raptors.
Moore's Pete.
Lobs low.
Oh, this guy can't shoot. Jerome Moiso, who's been so good in, surprisingly, in relief, is just not cutting it right now.
Let's go to the tape. Sideline left. Poked away.
See, that was one of those steals. There hasn't been that many in this game, though.
Oh my, a raging two-hander. 30 seconds left in the second period. The Raptors lead by 11. Feeds the post.
Darius is blowing by 8 points.
You just feel beaten after a play like that. The man just stepped on you. Go away. Go away. Tell
That's
the
what I
game.
was told. I could turn the score on all the time. Is that how you would prefer it to be? What, where can you do that at?
Turnaround Jay. Drains it.
I believe I had Aaron Caria telling me about that before, or was that Jay Cool? One of the two guys.
Elevates. Nails the bucket. And he's fouled. 2 down, 1
Not that time.
Missed it. Out of bounds. That belongs to
I don't know what happened there. I thought I got fouled.
the Bucks.
Michael Redd was underrated, but he didn't get to play at his prime for too long.
On its way. Sorry, Charlie. Foul on the play.
I'm going to the line for 2.
He's a 50-odd% foul shooter. That's just shameful in this league.
Ooh, that might be good.
Dead
It's a
on.
pretty dominant first half so far.
He hit
14-point
1 of 2
lead. Joey Prisbilla
Other end. No. At halftime.
from way downtown.
39 to 25.
Visuals, scoreboard on. There you go. Subs. We got the starters back in. Not giving any love to the bench players because it's working. And here we go.
Kenny, what's the halftime scoop?
Vince Carter was the table setter for his offense in the first
Put him
half.
away.
He's a big reason his team holds the halftime lead. It's easy to talk about the leading scorer, but whenever there's a guy who's hot,
Peterson, hit or miss.
someone setting him up with quality passes. And second, the Bucks
I got it up there. We got that score.
at least in terms of getting themselves to the free throw line. Maybe the refs aren't calling a very close game, but they should still have more free throw attempts at this point. Back to you guys.
As always, good scoop from a
Oh, he
Kenny
fell
today.
for it.
High and
LeBron.
mighty to the glass. Score it, LeBron.
He just made the defense look like a bunch of tall, slow chumps.
Yeah, I don't think it's too distracting up there.
Ford pushes it up court.
Yeah, that kind of happened to like Brandon Roy too.
Pulls up
Because
to
he
the
had a short prime where he was awesome, but
Three straight jumpers.
his
It's all
knees
right.
gave out on him.
It happens.
Not everyone's body lasts like LeBron.
That's hard. That was Gordon.
If he can get to the hoop
This
like
is the
that,
18-year-old
all kinds of
LeBron. He
things
could
are
do
gonna open up
anything.
for them offensively.
Ford
Still
brings
built
it
for the
down left
NBA.
side.
Red.
Up a three. No points.
It's a game of peaks and valleys, and he's shooting himself into a deep
Oh, he was
valley
open
from
for 3. Oh, he hit the jumper
Fires
anyways.
from the head of the key.
Vince Carter.
way up over 60% from the field. He's
You know, the more I play it and think about it,
basketball game right
the
now.
Xbox,
Bring it up.
I really enjoy playing the Xbox. It has exclusive games on it. It's got its own sports game series.
Can't get it to fall. It's up. A slap on the
It's
wrist.
if you're gonna get one of the Xbox systems, I think it's the one to get. 360, I know, was the big one in the era, but those things red ring a little bit. And some of the games you can't get because they got the eShop. There's no eShop on the original Xbox.
He hit one of
You
two
just
free
got to
throws.
get the physical games
In the lane.
and then play them.
He'll head to the line for a chance at
You
a
got the
three-point
Sega Sports Black Dreamcast? I'm jealous of that. I've been looking to buy one of those. Oh, man, I suck at free throws. They're hard.
Misses. Handles it.
Jordan's not in this game.
His third rebound there. Up
I don't think he
near
was in the
midcourt.
NBA at the time.
Missed the short shot. The rebound nab.
It's Moiso. Oh, Vince showing his athleticism.
Put it on the board.
Oh, he was like a cat burglar there. He got into the defense's backyard.
I mean, it's just a paint job, but it's still cool to have the all-black sports
Rifles it cross court.
Dreamcast console, especially when you're a sports gamer.
Lost the ball.
But basically what happened is a lot of the Sega games
And the tomahawk.
that were going to be on the Dreamcast ended up on the Xbox as well, that they had planned and were developing. Because Sega stayed pretty strong as a game developer after the Dreamcast was down
That's what
for
they
the
call a
count.
power game.
And a lot of those games went to the
2.5
Xbox.
minutes left here in the third period. The Raptors lead by 21.
Thanks, O. Campbell. Yeah, I'm 3-5.
Up the court.
Mainly been making too many roster adjustments, but finally I'm just sticking to what's working in this one.
Powers, and it's sent right back.
And I made fair trades to get this team.
There's a guy that defines the term crash.
These are I have rookie LeBron here, so he's like an 83 overall. He's the second best player on my team.
Flicks it up. Nothing but
He's
white
killing
legs.
it.
He's 8 of 8.
No, 2K1's not on the Xbox. It wasn't until 2K2 when they knew the Dreamcast was going to be discontinued
Ford brings it up court.
that's when they started coming on PS2 and Xbox. But there's like other games. One that comes to mind just because it's talked about a lot by other retro gamers is Shenmue. Oh, big dunk by Vince Carter. The second one's on Xbox only, I think. And then there's other games too. Like I know I have Crazy Taxi 3 over there. I'm not sure what else that came out on. But the Xbox got a lot of good games. The other thing that's cool about it, hard drive, don't have to worry about the memory cards and figuring out what's on those if you stick with your one console. And I'm just killing the Bucks right now.
Goods delivered. He goes to the line for the three-point play.
Just think if Sega never sold the 2K series of games, how would the world be different? It's true. 2K still got the NBA series rolling. They took over wrestling. But yeah, they made some great football games, hockey games. World Series, it's alright.
Right hand dribble.
Whoa, that's a dangerous pass. Sometimes they just make a crazy pass like that puts you in a real bad position. I almost think they're putting it in guys for garbage time. Whoa!
He throws down a little dynamite.
I haven't seen determination like that since I tried to get that plastic wrapper off that CD I bought last night. He wanted that.
You don't think it would be any different without the Sega 2K games? I don't think. I mean, definitely in the video game industry.
Drains the easy money.
For sports, it would be much different. But there was a lot of competition. Someone else just would have taken dominance, probably. It was a crowded market, flooded market at the time. Clenor, I don't even know these guys.
Misaimed. He fakes the shot, then passes. He's fouled, and he'll go.
The Bucks just don't have someone to guard LeBron. You ever going to see the 3DO? I would love to show off the 3DO. What I was hoping is that Polymega system was going to come out and eventually have 3DO. I know it's supposed to have Sega CD, which is very interesting to me because there's not really a great option to buy Sega CD. You got to spend $150 to get one, and then they're not the most reliable. I was trying to get one a while back from a guy on Craigslist who had 2 3DOs for some reason, but didn't end up getting them. The price was fair, but for what I would have to pay, I just didn't go through with it.
Won't go.
Oh, I see what you're saying, OSU. Yeah, good point.
He's got 8 points.
Well, let me know what you think of the orange basketball in the background of this overlay. I did that instead of showcasing the game, like if it's easier to see. I figured it was. Oh, I wanted to throw a Vince Carter patented fadeaway in there.
The Raptors lead 60 to 37.
3DO was the first WoW gaming system for me. Yeah, I could see that because it was comparable to the PlayStation, but it just wasn't something in my neighborhood that anyone even talked about or knew about. So it looks like energy's good on a few guys. We'll get Davis in there. Take out LeBron for Wade. I mean, should I put in some subs for garbage time? I'm not taking out Carter. I know that. Yeah, might as well. Let's put in Birdman. Still got Carter out there to run the show. NHL 2K2 not on Xbox either. It was still going into 2002, yeah. But I don't think it was officially end of life until later, because there's still some companies producing games. Blitz 2000, oh yeah. So you just got that one too? With Showtime?
Bucks control the ball.
Oh man, no Zelda. My brother loves to play Zelda and try to find a sports game within it.
From the field.
I don't know what he's doing. I thought he took Miles out of the game.
Loose to the floor.
You gotta love the
Put in Antonio Davis.
came up empty-handed.
You remember the Jaguar system commercials. Floater, no good.
Brought down.
But I'll never be able to games get living where I live. Looking back, I never got one.
Rims it off.
Yeah, because the Jaguar, from what I've researched, they had a lot of infomercial stuff.
Pops.
Birdman. Oh, gets on the board.
He's got 2 points.
It's pre-tattoo with Mohawk. It's a fresh, clean Birdman, raw.
Sends one from outside. Off. Davis corrals.
Garrity,
Great rebound.
man, this guy cannot
He's got a
shoot
great
layups.
sense of anticipation about where the ball is coming off the rim.
Vince does not care who's on him.
By the former Tar Heel star.
Carter
The
is
former
really doing
Tar
the
Heel
job on the
star.
offensive end.
Jones dribbles it up the court. Out wide, right side. Launches a 3.
They're going for it.
Nixed it. Davis clears the glass.
Dwayne Wade
Just an excellent
with the
rebounding
dunk.
advantage tonight.
Puts up a Jimmy. Yes.
The Jimmies.
What a 4 from the field.
Putting up those Jimmies.
Passes inside. Goes
Oh,
in.
Garrity's terrible. He just cannot.
That was going to end up on all the highlight reels tonight and for all the
His
wrong
overall's bad, so no one's going to trade for him.
3 minutes to go.
But yeah, he just jagged 2 layups.
Pull up jumper. Missed it. Davis with his 4th rebound.
Birdman getting on the board.
Down a two-fisted jam.
Hey, good work that time, fighting through the bodies and coming up for the air and the dunk.
Did Garrity win a 3-point contest? I didn't know that. That's cool. I tried to trade for Reggie Miller, and they just wouldn't give him up.
I don't like that decision to shoot. He was covered. There was no way that he was going to get that shot down.
Cross court.
Come on, you could just spin around all these guys.
The crowd
Vince.
Carter hits the J. He's got 22.
This Bucks team, I think they put in the
Here come the Bucks.
scrubs pretty early in this one.
Won't go. Rebound hauled in.
End of the third quarter, they're like, this game's over.
To Carter. 2 minutes remaining.
Oh, man. Birdman just finding himself in the right position. Anthony Davis feeding him.
Pretty much over. Now, it was not a very good basketball game here tonight.
Well, I'm really happy with the way this game's gone. Don't really need to make any big trades.
Over to the right. Catapults a three.
Third straight
There we
shot
go,
is
Antonio
missed.
Davis. I feel bad, Antonio Davis,
Big lead
benching him, but he's just not that fast, and he's not good on defense.
Dribbles.
He's a good rebounder, though.
For three. Off the mark.
The Bucks bench just not able to hit threes. Wade blown by.
Discharges a shot. He's 2 of 2 from the field.
Who's playing here, and where are they playing, or is this a recorded game? This is Tom. I'm playing. This is not recorded.
Over to the left wing. Shoots. He
This is
misses.
the season I've been running, and I'm blowing them out in this one.
I'm starting to feel a chill in here.
And he nails it down with a right-handed slam.
The Bucks were good in the early 2000s. Yes, they were.
Finesse position.
Pat Garrity, remember when he was at Notre Dame? That's right. That was his alma mater.
Intended receiver.
Move the ball around, Garrity. Nope.
12-footer.
Oh, come on, Vince.
No
That's
go.
your shot.
Player number 7 snags the rebound.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've been playing this season. It's a 28-game season.
Kick out pass.
You know, I'm calling it the Vince Carter going away party because this is going to be his last year playing in the league.
His second.
Troy Murphy. Oh, I remember those guys. Luke Herringody, I remember the name, but don't remember him as much because he didn't really have an NBA career from what I remember. But Troy Murphy was on the Warriors all those years. I got it. I got the winning mentality. One-man show at Notre Dame.
At least he got one. They grab the offensive rebound.
Left the paint too early.
30 seconds left in the game.
Wade blows by.
34. Layup on the way. Got it.
Yeah, it can be boring. I mean, it's just your average.
RSG live cheating.
Whatever, but it's a high percentage shot, and it's 2 more points on the board.
He's fouled, and he'll go to the line. He'll shoot.
Oh,
from here.
yeah, I mean, after losing the last two to be killing the Bucks by over 30 points,
Cashes it in.
didn't see it coming, but forcing the pace up really helped out.
He hits them both.
And sticking with the lineup, not constantly switching it, also helped.
He fakes the shot, then passes.
That was a bad
Out of
pass.
bounds.
Humphrey was a monster with Chris Thomas. Should have upset Duke in a tournament, but got hosed by the refs.
Brought in sideline left.
Come on, Antonio. See the post-up game.
Block.
I wasn't too bad. Made a little spin move. Missed a easy Jimmy, as they call it in this game.
No good. And that's the
And that's a
ball game.
beatdown.
Well, that certainly was a sordid affair.
You could say that.
That was jockeying for playoff position.
I've seen train wrecks with better visual appeal.
No mincing words with you tonight. Then again, you're right on. Let's turn to MJ and Kenny, whom I'm sure have some observations.
See what
from
Kenny has to
tonight's
say.
game.
James, it's like a freak circus act tonight, and I mean that in the nicest of all possible ways. He hit every shot he took.
Don't
and
really
that's
have a
just
college
not
team.
normal.
I didn't go to a
Exactly,
college
MJ.
that really had a great
Michael Redd
sports
certainly
program.
played a part in his team's loss tonight. He
And
was stone cold.
after,
Should I say,
you know,
Rick
being
Cole
younger
from
and
the
like some of the
outside.
college
Couldn't
teams,
provide
it
the
just
perimeter presence his team
none of them really
Big
stuck.
blowout tonight. The final score, the
I mean,
Bucks lose
I followed the
8-46.
Illinois teams in the
Vince
NCAA
Carter can call himself tonight's player of the
when they
game.
were good. You know, but some of the other schools around here, they haven't done anything for a while. Like Northwestern, DePaul. I've heard DePaul's good this year though. UIC. See the player stats. Carter leads the team in scoring. James had a big game. Morris Peterson stepped up with 14. Darius Miles, Wade, Anderson. Moiso, 10 rebounds, though. I'll take that. Darius with 2 blocks. That one went pretty well when I put in the fastest players. Good game, VC. Michigan smacked Sister Jean. But good run, though. Let's exit it. Do I need to make any trades? No. I'm going to try a trade for Reggie Miller again. Just see what happens. It was suggested in the comment of the last video by Fen from the company. He says maybe you got to trade positionally, and that's why some of the trades weren't going through. It's not bad advice. Sometimes that's how the games were. So I'm going to check that out real quick. I like the way Morris Peterson played in that one. Do I want to give up Wade for Reggie Miller? Give him a package. Antonio Davis kind of feels like the odd man out as far as my future plans for this team. And then since Reggie's a shooting guard, I'll throw Peeler into the deal. Let's try to make a big trade right now with the Pacers. So we got Reggie. Just trying to match the positions too. Any power forward down here? Don't want to get totally ripped off, so put Crozier and then throw a small forward into the deal. That's, what is this, Julius Jones? And let's see if they do it. The overalls are all good. The salaries might match. I don't know if it's the smartest trade. Let's see the speed on Miller. 73, not terrible, but Jones is pretty good. I don't know. For Reggie, I would do it. I don't really have a strong shooter that I could put in the lineup. Boom. Made the trade. Mo Pete, Antonio Davis gone. Wow, just like that. Vince Carter moving back. Let's see what Crozier. He kind of just got thrown into the deal. Him and Jones. Antonio Davis is old. Trade him. Vetoed by which team, though? By the Pacers or by my team? So I think that's what it was, the positions. So Jones can't shoot. Crozier can. Let's just see if they have anything that stands out. So Jones has got some athleticism and speed. He might be a guy that I put in occasionally. I kind of really like the starting lineup now. Besides for Moiso, I wish I had a bigger guy, but I don't have. If you look at these overalls, I don't really have anyone left to trade now. James Jones. I'm just trying. Yeah, that might be James Jones, but this is early in his career, so he wasn't really known as a shooter. Maybe more of an athlete then. Well, we'll see how this goes. I got Reggie Miller now. He's 80 in three-point shooting. He's in the starting lineup. I always liked Reggie Miller, even though I'm from Chicago. I liked the tenacity that he played with, his trash talking on the court. I know it probably annoyed a lot of people, but not me. I liked him. So, yeah, I'm relying on some Mutombo, but I still got Birdman down there if he needs to come in. Let's look at the standings real quick. I am one spot out of the playoffs right now at 4-5. The Knicks are in second on a 3-game winning streak. I'm going to guess he is. Mutombo is good. He just gets tired really quick and he's slow, but his blocking, his rebounding's way up there. So he's really good to have on the team. But when I'm pushing the ball, he's not as good as Moiso is because he lasts a little longer. He's faster. So, Crozier, yeah, he used to be a shooter. Yeah, I got a Hall of Famer. I mean, I like Morris Peterson, but his ratings were kind of how Morris Peterson is. He's just pretty solid at everything. Now I got specialists, still guys who could run with Miles, James, and Carter. Moiso's does his job down there, and now I got a shooter. And my rebounding rating's terrible. I don't know if they're basing that off my starting lineup or what, but because I got Anthony Peeler for shooting. Same thing with Garrity. Garrity can't make layups, but I'm kind of stuck with him since he's only a 70 overall. And I wasn't going to play Peeler over Carter, Peterson, Wade. So he was kind of easy guy to trade too. Do the Bulls still play? They do still play. They got a player, Zach LaVine. Everyone else, very up and down season. They have no guys with icons. They got all guys with icons. I like the way they did the icons in this one. I would love to, but Ratliff's rated too good. I have a first-round draft pick. I could probably do one more something crazy. I'll try to do it after this game. If I could get a guy who could shot block and run the floor, that would be perfect to round out my lineup. And good fatigue. Because, most of the guys on my team, I don't even need to give them a blow. James gets a little slow or a little tired. But Moiso, he's just kind of he was on the team. He's just an NBA journeyman, averaged 2 points per game. But his ratings are pretty solid in this. And Kurt Thomas is just dunking.
When you're one of the biggest men on the court, you cannot let a few defenders get between you and the rack.
There he is, Reggie. But Miles is just really fast at the power forward position. I think he's listed at small forward, but he's 6'9", so yeah, he could easily play power forward, and that's where I have him at. Reggie. Oh, just laying it in. I love seeing Reggie on the team. I got two just great veterans. Original NBA Jam veterans, Reggie Miller and Dikembe Mutombo. It's great to have veteran squad here. Ward. The thing is, I have these light complexion guys now with Carter, Miller, and Moiso. It's kind of hard to tell them apart until they get the ball.
In the paint.
Reggie. He's got the touch. Thank you, Smoke. Camby's too good. I try to trade for him. You should stream an EA NHL game. I could do that. For a game like that, I would definitely want to play someone in the Retro Sports League. Like, as far as knowledge, what I could talk about with the players, I'm the best with NBA and NFL, and then next would be baseball. As far as that era, hockey I did not watch a ton of, so I just don't have the ton of knowledge with the player ratings and what went on through with these players. Oh, Carter denies.
Out of bounds. Here's the tape on that baby.
These players do not rotate well, as you said. Yeah, I guess you mean like the stiffness of them. You saw the Bulls live in the 90s, like seeing the Beatles.
Ball back in play.
Yeah, there's not a lot of enthusiasm about the Bulls here in Chicago anymore.
Textbook J. He's one of two.
I think
from the
live
field.
does better at rotation. What do you mean at rotation? You mean moving the players around? Reggie having a big game. Big addition.
Get a shot to score 3 points on this
He's a
one.
93-point shooting.
If you're gonna foul a guy, you have to
I could hit free throws with Reggie.
let him score and then tack a free throw on top.
The free throw
Yeah,
is
see,
up.
he's definitely, because I could count on him to shoot. Morris Peterson, he would miss shots. James and Carter could be the slashers. Carter could be both, actually.
About 2.5 minutes left here in the first
Moiso
period.
doing his
Raptors
job.
lead by 5. Flings it.
Darius just
Flings it.
shooting over everyone.
12-2 from the field.
Player movement is better than live in this game. Oh,
Dribbles. From up close.
well, the thing is, it's just very frantic in live, the player movement. Animations, maybe.
It's easy to see why LeBron James was the most hyped high school basketball player ever.
Have you played this game before, OSU? Or you?
Full-time
I'm just
Mojo
wondering.
missed the shot.
He had the isolation and had a good shot. It just didn't go down. Nothing to complain about.
Oh man,
Kevin,
things
missing
are
is
really
not
turning around.
an option for these guys. They're knocking down over
Wow,
70%
Adam's
of
saying
the
he'd
shots.
take it over any live. Reggie couldn't even make a layup with the series on the line versus the Pistons. Well, Tayshaun Prince, man, when he was in his prime with those lengthy arms, he would just come out of nowhere and block.
Nixed it.
He was like one of the original guys I seen that was
Fought for that one.
Off
the
rim
best
it
at
comes.
chase down
Shoots
blocks.
from 8. Nothing, honey. The
Oh,
carry
gets his
comes
own
off.
rebound.
Left-hand dribble.
Darius gets in there.
Feeds it
Miller's
outside.
open.
He puts up the
Oh,
three with
Miller
no
just
around it.
tearing it up.
Figures now for
Reggie.
One more time for that
All right.
play.
Yes, I have. Not a bad game, but not as realistic as live. I just don't see how live's more realistic than this, though, because live moves way too fast. Like this is more of what a pace of an NBA game is.
It's off. Miles now has 5 rebounds.
Oh, Carter
A
showing it.
rim-rattling jam by Vince
Bron
Carter.
stole the Tayshaun or the chase down block. Antonio Wilson. Oh, yes, we have All-Star Weekend with no All-Stars.
With the
Sorry,
ball
I
on the
missed that
point.
one.
Skips it right.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I think Levine deserved it, but
Slapped him.
it's not getting there. I don't know if he's doing the dunk contest this year. He's already won it twice.
Did his job by getting to the line.
I'm killing the Knicks, and they're supposed to be in second place in the conference.
Checking into the game. Hey fans, if you're in urgent need of cold hard cash while here tonight, remember there are
He hit one of 2 free throws.
conveniently located.
LeBron James.
Rome's right side.
Sets the screen. Moves out for the pick and pop. Carter.
Carter. Blocked
Keith
foul.
Van Horn can't guard him.
Second, 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Animations wise.
Forces the shot on target. He's on fire.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree, OSU. I think we could go back and forth all day. Inside drive, live 04.
Shoots in traffic.
I played a ton of live back then.
That's the basketball equivalent of putting a square peg in a round hole.
Carter.
Bad, brainless decision to take that shot.
Carter looking for the open
Force it
man.
up, but
Shoots
man,
from about 8 feet.
killing it. I thought my defense and rebounding wasn't supposed to be good. They do have alley-oops. You hit the black button. I haven't really attempted too many.
22-5.
But maybe something as the season goes on, I'll add to my repertoire. Oh, here they go again. Here they go again. Scoreboard will turn on. You gotta do this every time. At least it's easy enough to change. Wow, they're trying to take out Carter. What are you guys doing? These guys aren't even tired. Leave them in. We're the best in the league. Mutombo. Yeah, I got lineup now. I'm not putting them in unless I have to. Yeah. Yeah, the NBA Jam 1-Up arcade machine. With that online, that's going to be something hard for me to pass up. I think it's supposed to come out in October. So it could be something around Christmas presents. I voted Levine. So what I did with the All-Star, I did all the guys that it deserved it because you could only vote for the starters. I voted once. All the guys that deserved it, but then one guy that I thought should get some respect. Levine was one of the guys in the East, and in the West I put in Brandon Ingram. Because Brandon Ingram on the Pelicans has been destroying. He's having a great season.
Jam, baby. He'll try for the three-point play.
Bonehead. That's all I can say after fouling a guy and letting him score anyway.
You don't get applause for this game within the community. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You don't hear this one talked about a ton by anyone. It's more about the 2K games, but man, playing those games recently, they're just not as good as this. Presentation-wise, yes, they are better with the ESPN stuff. And I still have to play 2K5. That one might be better. Brandon Ingram made the reserves good.
1 minute into the second quarter. The Raptors lead by 17. Skips it to the right.
Yeah, and he's living up to that all-star potential everyone saw when he was drafted. He just needed a different environment. Got in deep. Darius.
Both players in double figures.
Chief Debo, what's up? You voted for Brandon also? Cool.
Left-hand dribble.
Never saw the game until this stream.
Fires it. Nothing but white.
Yeah, there's probably, that's kind of my goal too, is like to showcase games that people have never seen before,
Center of the court.
because there's games I'm still learning about. Ooh, that was supposed to be a pump fake, but ended up shooting it. Howard Isley on the squad. Oh, come on.
He gets the basket and the
John Morant, it would have been cool to see him in there. He's an electrifying player, but he's probably going to be playing in that rookie-sophomore game anyways. But this is realistically probably the last year he won't make it. This is rookie season.
non-shooting
Offense can slow down a little bit. Score with Mutombo.
ball passed
I looked up. Metacritic gave it a better score to Live 2004. This game, Vince
Card named Desire through the lane. Oh, cash it in.
looks good, but too many good memories playing head-to-head games on Live 04.
You forgot to check my pocket. You just don't foul
I get
a
what
guy
you're
and
saying.
let him
It's
score.
tough to get back into something older if you never have experienced it, but I did experience this
Cross court.
and like what I saw back then,
Fires from the crowd.
but I didn't have the means to play it.
And that's good. The lead is
But I ended up picking it up later when me and my brother bought an Xbox, really to play a lot of sports games that I missed out on.
out wide, right side. To Carter. Gets out.
Made a good move, but he was just out behind the backboard.
Thrown in.
Come on, Clarence. Shoot a three.
Won't be denied on his way through the lane. Off the
Can't
mark.
finish.
There's no excuse for missed layups at this level.
There we go, Mutombo. He fell for the pump fake finally.
Toronto.
Oh, Mutombo, and then he's showing him. 86 to 71. Score over inside drive. So which one won? Live or
Sorry, Charlie.
inside drive?
And he nails it down with a right-handed slam.
I wasn't paying attention there.
Was hard enough. Dunking it was just unbelievable.
Getting locked
Great
up.
play by the big man.
Oh, Mutombo was about to get hot.
To Carter. Dribbles right side. Angle jump.
Oh.
10. He misses it.
Wanted that
Stick
one.
in the middle road tonight. Not hot, not cold.
Inside
Just about right.
live?
Jumps in the cup.
Dunks like that will make defenders.
Oh,
think
EA
twice
probably
about
paid
between
Met.
him
Oh
and
no,
the
Metacritic's like
Swings it across the
what?
top of
All the
arc.
reviews put together. That's what that is.
That's his first.
See, the thing is, I was reading a review on this game back
1 minute
from
remaining
back
here in the
then,
second.
and they were complaining about the announcer saying like Jimmy and stuff like that. You could tell it was just some dude who doesn't play sports games giving the review, because he's like, well, they did add the stick, which allows you to spin and dribble just like the other games. Well, that's a good move, because the stick works well for the dribbling moves.
Nails them both. He's got 9 points.
Okay.
He brings it up the court. Outside it comes. Passes into the lane.
Metacritic says live is better.
Charges the shot. Goose egg.
That's a tough shot to miss at this level. They don't get much easier than that.
Oh no, Sodium stole it. Who is this guy?
Non-shooting foul. Their
Critics
second
are
team
usually
foul.
clueless
30
dweebs.
seconds left in the second period.
Well, when it comes to, like, you had back then, you had all these video game journalists, even when it came to the websites, and they just didn't originate from sports games most times.
Pops. Ball. Snatches the rebound. Out wide, right side.
There we go. Oh, Darius, how you gonna miss that?
Tosses a three.
Not as good of a second quarter.
Leading at the end
Yeah,
of the
Mutombo's, he's probably got no energy left at all. The Atlanta Hawks on Showtime is underrated. They got Abdul Rahim there. I forgot, because the arcade cabinet that I have has different rosters. Actually, they're like, the rosters are a little bit older than the Dreamcast version.
Let's
Wade's
go to
just
a
rotting away on my bench.
halftime report. Academy.
Darius Miles hauled in a ton
But
of offensive
LeBron's
boards in the
just
first
better,
half.
and he's the point
Usually
guard.
takes some pretty bad
And
shots
Miller's
by your teammates to get
was
that many
really doing
offensive
it in the
boards, but they still managed
first
to build a
quarter.
halftime lead. The other thing I have for you is Antonio McDyess has been held scoreless.
There we go.
He
Only
likes really
50%
wanting
right
all
now
the
for
starters
Carter.
involved in the offense as it tends to keep the ball moving and
That's
create better
usually
shots.
good
Let's see
NBA
if
shooting
they go to
percentage, but
early
in
the
this
second
game,
half to get him untrapped. Back
video
to you
game,
guys.
Thanks, Academy.
50% is not as good.
Rifles up a shot.
Put him on a board.
He's 1 of 6 from the field.
Live is only good between 05 and 10 minus 09.
To Miller.
Miller!
Draws the
NBA
foul.
2K is
His
the
second.
best.
He will shoot 2.
Live in 05 and 04 were the only. Yeah, I liked 05 a lot. But it was very similar to what I played with 04, I thought.
Dead on.
Yeah, I mean, the best
Hit
place
both free throws.
to go in that age, in that era, was Operation Sports. Now, that's not a place I used to go to,
Raise.
but my uncle was a manager at a GameStop, and he was into sports games, especially simulation sports games. And that's where he would go for, like, all of the conversations about sports games.
Cross court.
So if there is some kind of database on Operation Sports, on how they rated certain games, that would be more of value to me.
Misses the layup.
Not for anything, but that's just about
I never looked through there to see if they had that kind of thing, like a history. That would be cool. McDyess is not shooting a three.
He flings it from the hinterland. Missed. Follow up. Won't go. Non-shooting foul.
They're just fouling. Antonio Wilson, I like the challenge. Nothing like all-star.
Loses
Oh,
control.
no. I feel like my offense has been a little sloppy
Roams right
since the
side.
first.
Feeds the post. Slings it up. Nothing
Charlie
but
Ward. Charlie Ward, Heisman Trophy winner. That's right, Heisman Trophy winner for Florida State University.
out left.
Decides to play basketball as a role player.
Blocking foul call. In
Probably a
first
smart
foul.
move on his part.
Thrown in. Levitates.
Oh, come on, Reg.
Rebound. Toronto.
Gets by. And one.
Jams it home. Shot is good, and he heads to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
Oof. That's not going to be good. My free throw shooting's got to be like 25-30% on the season as a team. Not good.
Feeds outside. Fires off an
The free throws are a simple concept, but not
every good team has a
easy
guy who sucks up
execution
big
wise.
numbers of rebounds, and he is one of those guys. I'd have been shocked if he made that shot. Guys were all over him when he shot the basketball.
LeBron's faster than the other point guard, you know it. When he's not, he has trouble.
Gets one up in a
Darius
traffic jam.
Miles.
How about that? Show me that one more
Charlie
time.
Ward crushed Notre Dame in '93, but somehow still won the title and the Heisman. Whoa, that was too fast. I wasn't ready.
Misses.
It's a 91.
Moiso.
Thanks for looking that up. I appreciate it. What is it for live? 2004.
A cast from 9 feet. Far off.
Both finished with one loss in historic injustice.
Ball near midcourt. Off the ball foul. His third.
Basically, the skills competition stuff is more fun to watch in the All-Star game because they don't play anymore. Like, they just,
Easy money.
they kind of like showboat out there, and it's not competitive like it used to be.
70+% tonight from the line.
So you know they're trying in the dunk contest, three-point contest. So that stuff to me is more fun to watch now
2 rebounds.
than the actual All-Star game itself.
2 minutes remaining.
Luke cross court. Oh my goodness, he brings it down hot and heavy. He'll head to the line for a chance
Ward is
at
a
a
mad
3-point play.
talented QB in college, but I think he would be Julian Edelman, Terrell Pryor switching to wide receiver. Greg Ward on Eagles was QB in NCAA too. Yeah, you might be right about that. He probably knew he wasn't going to be. Oh, they fell for it.
Forces it down the
That's why I always tried. Every once in a while they fall for it in 04. 2018 All-Star game was good.
Houston takes it up court. He throws it left.
I don't know. I haven't noticed them trying hard in a while. Oh, yeah, the TNT crew just joking around.
All the man champagne, because right now he's sitting on
And
a-
Darius is making a run for the All-Star team right now.
He'll go to the charity stripe for a chance.
You have to make your fouls count. He just picked up a foul and gave up the basket.
Little long. Moiso gets the rebound, though.
24.
I think he's tired.
Going for the three-pointer. Can't connect.
The leaner on Miller. That wasn't a good attempt.
Near the center. Roams the top. Dishes outside. 5-footer. And it misses. Carter snags the rebound. We've got just under 1 minute to go in the third period.
See if we get
The
Miller
Raptors
open for a
lead
jumper.
by 21. Fires from 12.
It's a season high. They weren't playing him on the Pacers. He comes to the Raptors. We're making a run at the playoffs here, and hopefully a championship. And he's a key component. Allen Houston flying.
Slams it home with a right hand.
It's called timeout. These guys are tired. Get Mutombo in.
The defense blew it. They should have bloodied the man before letting him
MLB
get
made
in.
All-Star Game decide home field advantage for the World Series. Produced some great All-Star games. Yeah, some people, that was a controversial move, but really, I mean, they should do that in the NBA.
Brought in under the hoop.
I mean, there's 7 games already. Fans would love to see it, and it's not like the Pro Bowl. Oh, I kind of hesitated going up for that dunk.
Long jump shot.
Miller draining.
He's got a great Jimmy.
You don't risk as much injury playing basketball as you do football. Like, they could full on play
Fires outside.
and be perfectly fine. I know it's not a break for them like other players, but hey, you get to decide.
He'll hoist a three.
Mutombo.
Sends
Oh,
one up.
Adam loved that one.
And away.
Can't wait to see the Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2 fight. That I don't know anything about. Oh, I tried to find another way this game would be better besides me and Adam just saying it, but looks like even Operation Sports says it's better.
Length of the court toss. Misses. The
Dikembe.
Raptors hold serve, leading at the end of 3.
All team jerseys and merchandise can be purchased in the official team store located outside of Section 110.
Kembe's fresh. This is a blowout. I'll put in Wade for a little bit. I care to put any. Once Mutombo gets tired, I'll come in with the Birdman. Nah, let's put him in now.
The Knicks have the ball at the top of the fourth quarter.
But it's much closer than the Metacritic score, the 93 to 91.
On the wing. He heaves it up. Off. Rattles in and out.
The man is board certified. He can rebound.
Here
with the
we
best
go.
of them.
Wade flying up the court.
Dribbling.
Turns it over. Don't want to get so sloppy that I let him back in.
Angle jumper from 15. Can't get it to go.
Inside, outside, whatever.
Should have threw it sooner, but it still works.
Tonight, as their
Chris
team
Anderson gets on the board.
Brings it up the court. Up the center of the floor.
Feel like guys on this team fulfill a role. They know what they're doing now.
He's too good a shooter to miss an open shot like that. Now I understand why he was so open.
Wade just trying to get something. Whoa, I'm surprised that pass went through.
Fires.
Oh, that's a Vince Carter type shot. Let's see the
No
replay.
fear to knock down shots like that at
Fade, lean in, no problem. GameSpot gave NBA Inside Drive a 68. I laughed. They did not give that game a good review at all. IGN liked it.
Target missed.
He just missed a pretty open shot there.
Mutombo
It's crazy
brings it
that
up
people
court.
used to
He
value
passes
those.
right. A pass
I don't think I was ever one that cared anything about reviews. It was more like, look at the back of the box when you go to the store. Make the decision yourself.
Rims it off. Comes off short.
If the marketing was good and they sold... Whoa, Miller.
Coming through. The
I wasn't
Raptors
expecting
take a
that.
27-point lead.
Miller's just been so much more effective scorer than Morris Peterson. Even though Peterson had a good game in the last one,
Shot. That one's off.
he's
Matumbo
just
grabs
not
the
scoring
rebound.
as much as Miller is in this one. Wow, quadruple coverage.
He horses it up
I'll
for
take the
inflow.
foul.
Slapped him.
Pro Bowls where they
Foul is
barely
called.
even
He will
tried
shoot two.
two-hand touch. I didn't even watch it at all. Utah Jazz stole Jordan Clarkson from the Cavs. Yeah, who was in that trade?
Dips the knees. Sizes. Flings it
Because
up.
Jordan Clarkson's a good player. Like, somehow he always gets kind of screwed to the bench.
Reggie
But
Miller
I
hits a
think he
ball.
could easily
He's got
start 20 points for Miller. See, Mo Pete,
The Knicks
he would have
bring
like
it up.
12, 14.
He shovels it left. Fires it cross court.
Could always rent a game back then. Yeah, that's true. You could rent it. I care a lot about user and critics combined, though, not just what pros say only. Yeah, the combined scores give you a better idea.
About 2.5
I
minutes
agree.
left here.
If you're going to go by those. But nothing beats direct experience. But you know what is cool now is the streaming of the internet. Someone could, like I'm doing now, play the game and give you an opinion on it.
Skips it to the left.
Vince, let's just hit it.
Follow-away jumper.
Oh, he could hit that.
Zilch. The short
Boom! The Birdman dunking like Shaq on these boys.
He just exploded through traffic for that one. You need size, strength, and some good hops to even think about trying that.
I'm just blowing out everyone all of a sudden.
2 minutes remaining.
bumps to the block. Takes a hook from the paint. Can't get it to fall.
That shot really had no chance at all. He forced it up through the double team.
Tumbo. Oh, double team.
Underneath.
Oh, what are you doing?
There's a 3-second
I
violation.
was wide open.
Take a lease on that property, Big Daddy.
You know, that's a good
That was
person.
my original idea, Pat, is I wanted to start the season by getting McGrady back on the team with Carter and playing the whole season like that. But guess what? McGrady's rated higher than Carter.
Bring it up.
He's at 91 and Carter's at 87. So, yeah, there was no one for me to trade
He rifles a
because
three.
I was going to go with Carter. And Matumbo's tired. Let's just get him out. Leave the rest of the guys.
The Raptors call the 20-second timeout.
Miller's not going to be good enough for McGrady.
Anderson bringing it in, sideline right. Fires from 7 feet out.
It was too close for Reggie.
He is so physical inside, just a warrior, a competitor, always fighting for a rebound.
From 17, that was
Just shooting. You cannot leave Reggie open.
A lopsided score like this, the clock feels like it's moving about as fast as ketchup out of the bottom of the bottle.
Yeah, we're going to be...
shovels it right.
Should be in playoff contention after this game. Van Horn,
Hoist from 18. Count it. That makes it a
former second pick in the
29-point
draft, I believe.
1 minute to go. On the right wing. Sideline left.
Wade cut to the middle.
Slings it outside. He burglarized.
Just throwing turnovers. Nothing was there. Knicks playing some good defense. Didn't force anything, but again, 29 points.
Hoist from 18. Rims it
Shooting's
off.
just poor
By
for these
McKnight.
teams.
Good to see him healthy.
Bailed them out with the reach in.
That's his fourth. Frank Williams, Courtney Alexander,
Passed
Shandon
in.
Henderson, Wasij Love, and
Bumps right. Skips it across the lane.
This is going to bring me back to 500. Oh, no. Lamp.
Get
Just got too deep. Thanks, O. Campbell. On a roll tonight. Oh, I thought I was going to get a Showtime dunk. Well, there's a Showtime off the backboard. Scoring spread out now, though. Carter was leading the NBA in scoring with over 30 points per game, but now it's getting spread out.
Oh, sorry, Kevin.
Which is fine with me. I'd rather win.
Yeah, sorry about that.
MJ, Kenny, any thoughts on what we saw here tonight?
Miller hit all of his free throw attempts tonight. It's not exactly
Finally hitting free throws. I got a guy.
but a lot of games are won and lost at the charity stripe.
OSU Rocks saying he agrees. He has to admit the stadiums look good in this game.
Big blowout tonight. The final score, the Knicks lose it 68-39.
Yeah, they do look pretty good.
Vince Carter.
Carter, 8 rebounds.
He's our player of the game.
This is the highest level, All-Star.
This is Kevin Calabro.
I put it on the left there. Oh, I didn't change the team the whole game.
Next time.
Oh, well. I played the Knicks. I had it on the Bucks. It happens. It's late. You forget some things. I'm excited about the Miller trade. Look at how it paid off. Miller led the team in scoring 22 points. LeBron only 4. He's hit or miss depending on if he could blow by the point guard on the other team. Yeah, Miller hit a 3. Finally hit some free throws. Miller's good on fatigue too. He played the whole game. Wasn't getting tired. Wade didn't do much. He really couldn't get by anyone. Even Mutombo was 4. I think we got a nice rotation brewing here. 2 blowouts. 5 Hall of Famers, but 3 are probably not highly rated. Yeah, LeBron is higher. And let's save it. Oh, wow. The battle of the 96 expansion teams, the Grizzlies and the Raptors. With their old school logos, too. I'll give you a look real quick. So, yeah, there it is. 83 LeBron, 87 Vince. 75 for Wade. Tomo 73. What happened to the guy who won in the NHL 96 video? It's my friend Darren. Basically, he moved to a suburb that's further out there. So he used to live near me for the majority of my young life. And he moved out. And he doesn't have any form of transportation. So it's really hard to hook up with him. The only thing I could do with him really is stream on PS4 and get him on the headset. Because he's not really going to be too mobile. But yeah, he's a fun guy. He actually has his own channel, and he's pretty funny on there. He gets mad. He swears a lot. It's called Movie Freak 86. So if you want to have a good time watching him get mad playing some NHL, he also plays NBA sometimes and like Call of Duty and stuff. But he's still around. He's still gaming. But he's probably not going to be on this channel anytime soon, even though I would like him to be. And it's just because, yeah, he's not going to, we're not going to hook up to play games anytime soon. So yeah, let me look at the stats and news. League leaders. Still leading the league in points per game, Vince Carter. Wow, everyone went down a lot. 21.5 is next. Garnett, Nash. Oh, Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Jalen Rose leading the league in assists. That's a surprise. Duncan, rebounds, no surprise. Garnett, Jermaine O'Neal. Field goal percentage, always Dunk with LeBron. I play... Yeah, check him out. He just streams, but like PS4 all the time. What teams do you play next? I think I play the Grizzlies, yeah. Pistons any good? I would imagine so. I'll probably play them sometime in the season. Free throws, Aaron McKee leading the league. 3-point, Steve Nash. There's Ben Wallace. Steals, Kidd, Tinsley, Karl Malone. What? Yeah, let's... I don't think it will let me go through different teams here. Probably have to go to trade players. I'll show you the Pistons real quick just because you mentioned it, and then we'll wrap this up. But there's the Pistons. They have Darko rated high. But yeah, there they are. Looks like Ben Wallace is injured. Have you played the 76ers yet? No, I don't think so. But wow, this is competitive. I'm still kind of sitting in the 9th seed here, but the Knicks have fallen. Well, if it keeps going like this, though, I'll be up in no time. But look, the Pacers, I made that trade with them, and now they're taking off. Their team probably got better. I'm going to show that just so everyone can get a feel. Yes, he kind of needs to calm it down a little bit. I'm just saying, yeah, he's a guy I've known for a long time, and his presentation's a little different than mine. Let's just say that. Darko, same. I know, they thought Darko was going to be good, but it just didn't happen. Darko's rating should be in the 50s. Well, the hype was real, but the game wasn't. But yeah, there you go, 5-5. So got 18 games left in the season. I'll be playing this periodically, but that's gonna do it for streaming. Not sure what will be going on tomorrow, but on Saturday, the game developers from Namo Gamo that made Basketball Classics will be taking over the channel and streaming their annual Tecmo Super Bowl tournament. So that's going to be on the channel live. It was on here last year. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. They got some pretty solid Tecmo skill. Yeah. He hasn't played versus me all the time since the early days. Yeah, you know, he was one of my best friends, I would say. This is what I'll say about him. He was always the guy in the neighborhood. He would go to Blockbuster, rent everything. We would play all these games because like he would be Mr. Blockbuster. Just roaming the town renting Blockbuster games. Be like, hey, look what I got. You want to play this? I'd be like, yeah, sure, let's play this. And that's it. That's how me and Darren are friends, just playing video games, sports games. And it was always hilarious playing them because when I started winning, you would just go a little overboard sometimes. But anyways, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you for watching the stream. NBA Inside Drive 2004 with the Toronto Raptors. We'll be back soon with some more streaming. I don't know if I'll be back though before the Super Bowl. That's why I played that Super Bowl tonight. And yeah, Take care. Have a good one. We'll see you later.